some, if not most, of these I haven't reviewed before. 3 of them I've never reviewed. 1 of them I have, but it's in a different color. So let's check out my clearance haul for this month. So if you haven't already, be sure to bookmark the open box clearance section at Wig Studio One. I'll leave all of those links below the video. And if you haven't checked out our private Facebook group called the Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group, Andrew's actually doing some live shows over there as well. That's always a lot of fun. So let's start with what I'm wearing here. This one I have been asked to review for years. I just never got around to it. This is one of those styles that have been around for many, many years. I couldn't say exactly how many, but this one is Millie by Noriko in Nutmeg F. Have you ever looked at Millie and thought, that's cute, but I just don't know? And I was like that with this style. So let's take a look at some of the specs and what makes it so unique. Millie is a choppy, piecey, shaggy, retro pixie cut. And there's just layered shags everywhere. This just reminds me of something straight out of, I don't know, Flashdance or the 80s. But you know, this stuff just never goes out of style, especially, have you seen some of the mullets coming back? I don't think I'll ever be into that style ever again in my life, but this one seems to hold its value through the years. So what is unique about Millie is that you're going to see a longer sideburn and a longer nape. It kind of gives it that rock star vibe, I think. So if you're worried about a longer nape and being able to cover up your own natural hair, this one will definitely do it. So in the front, we're looking at about a 3-inch bang, 3.5 to 4 inches off of the back. It's shag, stacked shag. It tapers down into a long 4 to 4.5 inch nape. Let's see if I can give you a better look here. Look how long that nape is. It's a wispy textured nape. Kind of curls around the ear there. Now, one thing I can tell you is that if that's not your thing, these are super easy to trim. So just like you would an extended longer bang than what you need, you could actually do that with this nape. So if that nape is too long, you could just go in and use some thinning shears to trim it. It's a wispy nape that hugs the neck, so I wouldn't worry that if you trim it that it would stick out abnormally. I think it would work very well. This has a nice light texture and density. It's razored all over, but there is some permatease. This one is just a standard traditional machine-made cap by Noriko. A lot of permatease. Fits me like a glove at my petite average circumference. So many of these wigs back when I first started, all the Norikos fit me wonderful. I think some of the legacy styles still fit me really good for a petite average circumference, but by and large, I think most wigs have gotten larger. Their average size has gotten larger over time. Okay, I have another one to show you. And this next one I have reviewed before, but we're gonna check it out again and I'll give you a fresh perspective. And this one is also on the more affordable end of things. This is Tressallure's Razor Cut Shag in the color 24, 102, R12. And this is the color that I reviewed before. It's a warm, light blonde. It's just a machine-made cap. Lots and lots of permatease, as you can tell. I think this, after just applying it, there's just a ton of volume here. That's what makes this shag cut fun. Overall, I would say about 10 inches. And it is a classic shag, meaning tons of layers. It has the movement, it even has the flips, but it does frame the face beautifully with a 4-inch bang right there in the front. Machine-made cap, lots of permatease. As I mentioned, the density is nice. It's just an average density, so you're gonna see the volume here is just being done by all that permatease. And you could thin the dickens out of this and it's still not gonna look any different because of that permatease. So I think last time when I was shopping on clearance, I just had these retro vibes, just itching to come to the forward. And this one doesn't disappoint. You can definitely get some ear tucks. I love wearing shags on my ear tuck because it brings down the visual volume of this style. It is heat-friendly fiber on this one. This 4-inch bang just makes it so manageable, and you can wear it in any up and over style that you want. The fact that it's rooted, I think, really obscures the wafting, and you can just get these big looks that are really nice and sustainable as well. It can be a big style. Now, what if you want to wear it a little more slim? First of all, the identity is for it to be voluminous, but you can definitely get in there and sort of visually shrink that permatease to create a slimmer look, slimmer profile, but it's still going to have some big volume to it, especially right up here. So let's take a look. This is yet another affordable wig. Most of the wigs that I pick from that clearance are going to be on the more affordable side, just so I can explore and have some fun. This one's by Tony of Beverly. All right, right out of the box. I took off the tag, I didn't try it on yet. So you get to see this try on right along with me for the first time. So I knew Roxy was going to be a short, shaggy, voluminous pixie style by Tony of Beverly, shown here in platinum. Yes, it's in the color platinum rooted, or rooted platinum as it is. So you've seen these types of styles before. Again, very affordable. This is just a machine made cap. This is regular synthetic. Lots of choppy layers everywhere. Right around 3 inches there at the front. It can be whisked off to either side to change up your part and your look. About 1.75 inches here on the nape. Fits beautifully. And you've got that lovely stacked, shaggy volume all the way around. I find them to be very versatile. So if your style doesn't have lace front or monofilament, make sure it has some layers so that you can just work those layers for a different look each time. These are wonderful throw and go, or what I like to say plug and chug wig styles. Lots of permatease. Did I say that? Permatease. Lots of it. Okay, so we've seen styles like this before. I think Tony of Beverly has some nice color options as well on this style. A variety of rooted, unrooted, blondes, brunettes, and possibly 1 or 2 reds, maybe even a gray. Be sure to check it out again at Wig Studio One. You can get up underneath there and just sort of shrink that visible permatease into something a little slimmer on the sides. And for a lot of you, that's really going to be your preference, like it is me. So this is Roxy by Tony of Beverly in rooted platinum. So yes, I have one more to show you, and this one I have never seen before either. So here it is. This is Renee of Paris's Kason, K-A-S-O-N, in creamy toffee rooted. I just find that they look so much, this one looks so much like some other shag styles that I've experienced with Renee of Paris or Noriko, that it just didn't really do much for me. In fact, I think I didn't like what I saw on the sides with all the volume, but again, we know we can get in there and work with it, and I was really curious about it. So this is a short, voluminous shag style cut. All this layering. It's not heat friendly. This is regular synthetic, and it has a wispiness and a dryness and a wispiness to the fiber. So any volume or appearance of volume that you see on Kason here is coming from all of this permatease. It is a traditional machine made cap, no lace, no monofilament, and lots of permatease. And so you can play with this and make it yours. I don't like the flatness of it. There's just something about it that doesn't appeal to me personally, but let's see what we can do. So those bang pieces are about 4 inches and they're rather straight. And when I brought it out of the box, like you saw me do, I kind of wanted to part down the middle. That wasn't the most flattering look, but again, you can just scoop that off to the side for a more wide part. Okay, we're getting better, aren't we? It's looking better already. Now in the back, it's about a 2.5 inch nape, which seems ample to me. And then you have some straight shaggy layers, but these layers again are fine and wispy and they don't have much body to them. So I'm gonna have to create something using this permatease. On this style, permatease is your friend because it's gonna help you manage it a little better. So, okay, we're getting better, right? For me anyway. And I think I just want to get in there and tame that volume again on the sides. That is a signature, one of my signature moves. So Kason here. I can work with it. What do you think? It's short, it's layered, it's flattering with all the layers around the face. So yes, I can definitely work with this. So this one I have not explored before. I'm certainly glad that I did. This will be a nice little plug and chug wig style. All of these are on the more affordable side, and if you can get it on clearance, that's just an added bonus, don't you think? So often with prices, they're just going up and up, and we really need to be very discerning in our shopping. And we can go a little nuts in the clearance section if we are the type that we like a lot of variety. So be sure to check it out. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you real soon right here at TAZSWICCLOSET.